Hi guys, just a quick look at the SDR Play RSPDX. Just turn it down a little bit. Just doing a bit of a comparison this morning on this on Shannon Volmit. It's a bit quiet because I haven't got the big speaker on. I've only got the laptop speakers. This laptop's got pretty good speakers for a laptop, to be honest, so it's not always needed. Sounds pretty good. Really is hard to beat this SDR. It's a really well put together radio system. This is SDR console version 3.3. It's running on. It's really nice. SDR Uno runs nice as well. I prefer console usually. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, you can do all sorts with it as well. You can, it's so much more flexible than a non-SDR radio, sort of a standard one. Let's have a listen. You know, you can pick that signal out quite well. Milan now Temper at 0850 Zulu, wind 260 degrees, 6 knots. Visibility 2,000 meters, moderate drizzle, mist, cloud, scattered at 400 feet. Ceiling overcast at 1,200 feet. Temperature 6, dew point 5, QNH 1011 below 6. Paris, Charles de Gaulle, Metroport, Paris, Charles de Gaulle, at 09. Just, I'll compare it to the icon that's sat underneath it now on the same frequency. So I'll just mute this, switch the antenna across. Repeating, Paris, Orly, Metroport, Paris, Orly, at 0900 Zulu, wind 120 degrees, 6 knots. Wind varying between 080 degrees and 160 degrees. Tab OK. Temperature 9. Much lower signal. 5. QNH 09-5 below 6. This is Shannon Volmit. Shannon Volmit. Metroport. Stockholm, Orlando, Metroport. Stockholm, Orlando, at 0920 Zulu, wind 060 degrees, 7 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud, ceiling broken at 900 feet. Wide filter. Temperature -2, dew point -4, QNH 1022. Becoming cloud, ceiling broken at 1,100. Yeah, it's quite nice. I mean, I said it's a good old radio. This is lower signal. Audio's nice and clean. Bit of yeah. You can also hear the fan on the SDR on the laptop as well. The fan's just got a mind of its own as usual with computers these days. The fan just does what it wants. Okay, let's turn that back on there. I'd say the audio is better on the SDR. But we've got things that help that, like the noise reduction. Visibility 7 kilometers. Cloud, few at 1,300 feet. The only thing I'd say against the SDR compared to an analog radio is two things. Not like an analog, you know, an old school radio like this. The only thing I'd say against it, and its sort of negative points are: A, your VFO wheel is now this, and B, they can have little pops and whizzes, like crashes occasionally, you know, and freezes and stuff like that, because it's software and it's not obviously a top of the range one. It's just a budget one, but it's a good one. I think it's very good.
but it's not the most expensive. Maybe the most expensive ones are the same, I'm not sure, but that's the only thing I can say negative about them is you haven't got a VFO, which is nice to have a big VFO here to spin. You know, it's lovely to have this dial to spin how you choose to spin it. You know, it's really nice to have the finger or thumb notch there and just whiz it round and turn it. That's a really nice tuning experience, whereas this isn't such a good tuning experience. The wheel on the mouse, you probably can get VFOs. I haven't looked into it that heavily, but even this is nice on the little Uniden to have a little wheel here, notched as well, very nice. It would be even better if you just have something like that to tune with, rather than this, you know, the mouse wheel. But, like I said, flexibility is amazing on SDR radios, audio's brilliant. You know, all the tools are there. It doesn't sound false or anything like that. With the noise reduction off, it sounds absolutely organic, you know. So they really are, you know, the next sort of generation of radios, and it's all in a box about as big as a box of cigarettes. You know, it really is incredible. Really, really good. Obviously, it's the next thing. Well, it's the thing at the moment. So, but these have always got nostalgia for me, with the buttons on and everything, and you know, the old full analog. Well, not full analog, but you know, analog experience, should I say, and the old tuning knob and all that, and these mechanical physical dials with actual steel on them, aluminium or whatever it is, around the outsides, and the buttons are, some of the buttons are aluminium, I think, you know, and the fronts I think steel or aluminium again. It's really nice finish on it, fit and finish, but those days are gone, unfortunately. And if they could build one of these into something like this, you know, I mean, they did the ICOM ICR 8600, and that was a nice radio and all the rest of it. I mean, it was really special. It is a really special radio. I owned one for a few years, but I did get bored of it because it wasn't the most exciting machine. It wasn't very flexible for being an SDR radio. I've done a video on its shortcomings, in my opinion, but I still highly rate the radio. Very nice, but it wasn't this. If they could just do this and have all these buttons and options, and then have this as a screen, an LCD screen, maybe a little bit higher, a bit taller for the LCD screen, and then output the back to an HDMI as well, and make that screen flexible, and attach a mouse to it, you know, and put windows in. So, oh, we're talking, you know, this would be incredible. Nobody's going to build milled aluminium knobs and stuff, and aluminium buttons and an aluminium front and all this special printing they've done here. Nobody's going to do that because they wouldn't be able to afford to sell it. Yeah, they'd have to charge about $3 for it or something. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on SDR. I do really like SDR. I just think it's missing this touch here, you know. Just these little things we can do with it, these little buttons and the physical interaction, shall I say, the UI, the user interface. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Another video coming up soon.